That's 800-217.
Issue with crime. Then you spend your mind
Driving down the road at...
All right, folks, welcome to another broadcast. And it is the 31st of January. Tomorrow's February. And we're out of this super cold, I hope. Let's see, we're not quite working on the headphones there. But yeah, so I'm Justin. We're coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And no TikTok this time because TikTok sucks and you should uninstall it. If you haven't already, delete your account. Just get rid of TikTok because it is absolute crap. That is my warning to you. Get rid of TikTok. It is unnecessary. It is a privacy risk and the platform is just going to go downhill. So yeah, with that being said, I still can't hear myself, so hopefully I'm getting through. I can see the meter bouncing, so I know that it's working. For some reason, these headphones that I got aren't working. Maybe I'll fix that later in the show. Should be working. I should hear myself, but apparently I don't. Anyway, yeah, so conditions aren't the greatest tonight. That's the thing I was worried about. I was watching this earlier as the sun set, and as we go on, conditions are not great at all. So this may not be the longest show we've done, but we'll see. I did bring the PlayStation 4 up to my DX room, so now we are watching the show on the PlayStation 4, which you can't see, but the camera's sitting on the TV, which has got the PS4. So, all right, shall we do this? Let me see if I get the headphones fixed while we're doing this. Let's find a frequency that we can hang on until the top of the hour.
Ask you to step up, and not just step up.
I do think you are, because inflation will continue to move down. You will see interest rates come down. The Fed should be lowering rates.
You're going to hear a little bit of me messing with the microphone, so I apologize. These headphones apparently don't work.
And it's all, to me, it's all good news. Maybe I'm too optimistic, but President Trump has had a powerful influence on that. I never want to sell the U.S. economy short.
Oh, I think the economy is going to be flying and firing on all cylinders.
We're not going to hang on 12-10. I'm just going to get this working here.
And man, if we could get 5% growth in 2026, it would be transformative on so many different levels. Joe, we appreciate the time. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate being on.
Wish I would have known the headphones wouldn't have worked when I started this. There we go.
FBI, a break-in occurs every 26 seconds. I know what to do if it happens right now. The house is quiet and the noise doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you can hear how trash the band is tonight.
Someone be allowed to home alone or they will knock at the door after dark. Those little moments of preparation matter. Now's the time to secure your home with the Sabre Home Defense.
Headphones still aren't working.
Designed to help keep you safe and active. It's simple to use. The Sabre Home Defense launcher delivers 7 powerful...
It's so weird. There we go, that's why. I had the wrong mic, the wrong volume thing. There we go. God, I'm stupid.
protection now at saberradio.com.
It's been a long day. All right, there we go.
Radio.com or call 844-824.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm wearing a blanket
This is the Joe Pag Show.
because it's really cold. It is still really cold here in Minneapolis. In fact, right now, what is the temperature? It's 18 degrees, but it feels a lot colder than that. We'll just say that. The weather forecast says it's 18 degrees, but it feels a lot colder than that. Maybe it's because I was outside today, I don't know. That helps quite a bit there, the noise reduction. I've been thinking about setting some money aside to get a better RSP unit. Eventually down the line, I'd like to get an RSP DX2, which is the current model that SDR Play has. It's got better handling of the medium wave bands, the HF bands. So it's colder where you are, Jerry. I did make some recordings of overnight, just in case the band was bad. If things really aren't that great, we might go to those recordings that I made overnight. There's one I made at midnight that I want to check out. It's an IQ recording, so... Yeah, it is obnoxiously cold here in Minnesota. Then again, I'm a cold baby. I have a low tolerance for cold. Yeah, 29 is super cold for you guys down in Louisiana, though. That's like 20 below here. Yeah, I did see something about the Outer Banks of North Carolina getting hit with snow. That's crazy.
Piece of St. Paul.
You don't focus a lot on 1340. This is the channel that the most of the DX tests are going to be on next month. Actually, in a few days. The first one comes up on Friday, I think, of next week, a week from today. And I wish Windows 11 had a calendar, but it doesn't. Music coming up there. Yeah, the first one comes up on the 6th, a week from yesterday. Remember, those are at Pacific time, like midnight Pacific, so figure 2 o'clock in the morning here. Sounds like a country station there, or some kind of music. out what that is. I did have pretty good luck a couple nights ago with one new catch. I thought WESC was new, but it's not. From Greenville, South Carolina, but I did manage to get WHVR from Hanover, Pennsylvania, 1280. They were an AC station that was on since the station from Wisconsin's gone now, underneath my local 1280, and then Great Falls, Montana, early this morning, like around midnight, 1310 KEIN from Great Falls, Montana. That's my two newest logs. Tim Trump has got a bunch of westerns this morning. Vancouver, Oregon, Spokane. That's cool. He always does good with the westerns, though. I actually hear Mark Levin talking there. It sounds like Mark Levin. Mark Levin. I'm focusing more on the music station, though. I want to know who the music station is. Is it KDLM from Detroit Lakes? We'll find out here in a second. If their stream works.
Welcome to Muscatel GM's.
No, I'm not going to play that ad. Is it Mexico KXCO?
You live your life like a candle in the wind.
I don't hear either of those two. Coming up on top of the hour in about a minute and a half. Yeah, WNAM going off the air, that's a major buzzkill. I drove by their tower once on the way to Appleton. Actually, a couple times on the way to Appleton and from Appleton. If I remember correctly, it's between Appleton and Oshkosh. It's on the east side of the freeway. They had like quite a few towers there in that array. So
Eleanor Rigby.
I don't hear Eleanor Rigby. That would be Detroit Lakes. You can hear Aha. That's KXCO, Mexico, Missouri. Top of the hour, guys. I didn't hear anything at the top of the hour there, but I can still hear Take On Me by Aha. That's Missouri. KXCO. So that's a definite confirm on that one. Detroit lakes used to be more common here, but they're not anymore.
Nobody can.
I really don't hear Eleanor Rigby. I still hear KXCO. I hear Linda Ronstadt. The other day here I had Bowman, North Dakota. The one I'm after right now is Sydney, Nebraska. KSID, Sydney, Nebraska. We're going to go after that one tonight. Supposedly they're playing Folsom City Blues right now. If I could get the stream working, it would be nice.
But to publicly oppose these activities.
Call. She don't ask my friends about me.
That's KSID from Sydney, Nebraska right there that we're trying to go after.
Keeps holding on tight. Sure makes it hard to forget.
I don't hear it at all. Yeah, Lloyd. I hear that too. That lady singing, is that black gospel? The in the background. Sorry, that's terrible. But the in the background, is that the black gospel? Who is that? I wonder if that's Memphis. It's probably Memphis. Boy, she's clear now. Alright, Memphis, the stream is ready here. I think it's just not working. But there are ways around that. There is I believe there is a Kiwi near Memphis that we can see if we can hear that same lady screaming on. Let's see. Got Fayette County, Tennessee, or we got the one that's just to the north of that. I'll show you here what we're doing. IMKF0 RDC. So this is the Tennessee Kiwi that you're hearing right now. Hopefully. Can't really hear it on that one, if it is Memphis. I got so many windows open. Oh, there it is. Whoops. I wouldn't doubt that's Memphis. You're hearing mine. was just an ID there. For some reason I can't get the stream for the Memphis station to work, but I think that's what we're hearing. Okay, I can look on your Kiwi. Give me a second. Yeah, we're gonna look on your Kiwi really quick. Lloyd. I still hear her. Wow, damn, I wish I had... See, this is why I wish I had a Kiwi, because the audio response is so much better. Alright, this is audio from your Kiwi, Lloyd. I don't quite... I think we might be in like a point where she's not singing. I do hear music on yours. Yeah, okay, so it is Memphis. Alright, alright. Fair enough, that's Memphis. I'll take it. They're pretty common anyway, Memphis is. I'm still going to go after Sydney, Nebraska. People who know country music might know who this is. I don't. So cool to be able to have the PlayStation 4 up here, so I can, one, I can play games on my my smaller TV. Two, I can watch myself on YouTube. So it's like I have a monitor here that I can see the show. Oh, this is Steve Warner right here. Okay, so I know that song, so I'm going to listen for it. Small Town Girl by Steve Warner. I love that song. That's like the kind of country I like right there, Steve Warner. Wait. There was a section there where I thought I heard Steve Warner. It's like listening for patterns in the chaos of noise is what it is. That's all this is listening for patterns. Come on. Come on, Steve Warner, come out of there. Wait. Come on, Sydney. I want to say it's in there. I don't know how well you guys can hear that. Obviously, I can hear it before it's processed by YouTube and goes through the stream, but I don't know how well you guys can hear. I'm trying to figure out if Steve Warner's in there. I've been hearing snippets of it, but I'm not sure if it's my mind playing tricks on me or what. There's that gospel station again. I was hoping the high bell parts of that song would stick out. I swear to God, I just heard no traffic in the I may be hearing that. My mind may be. Wait, right there. You can hear the guy singing in the background. Right there! Those were a couple really good matches of KSID. At least I can hear it in my headphones. I don't know about you guys if you hear it on the stream or not. Having headphones really helps. God, that would be awesome. I need a little bit more though. Okay, so they're already in their other song then. Almost sounds like Kenny Chesney. I don't know this song. If it's not Kenny Chesney, it's a guy that sounds like Kenny Chesney. Oh, Brooks and Dunn, okay. They kind of have that Kenny Chesney kind of vibe. My wife would know this. My wife is a big country buff. I've seen a lot of country concerts because of her. Wasn't my original genre that I liked when I was growing up, though. I'm not hearing this one come up, but I swear I had a few minuscule matches of that Steve Wariner song. We'll just gotta wait for them to play something I know.
Feels like I found a look.
Yeah. The problem is whatever the other music is throwing me off a little bit. There was like a tone there that was like straight. The problem is I don't know how far behind the stream is.
Legends, the original country gold.
Another one I don't know.
She's just a woman. 100 pounds of flesh and blood. Sounds like an old stuffy guy.
That one's going to be hard to hear if that's...
Fire, and it's me that she wants to please. And in my
KSID from Sydney, Nebraska is what I'm after. I'm on their stream. I'm turning it back on and off on the website here.
when she sees how special she is in my eyes. I don't know who that is.
So, according to my friends on Facebook, 710 WROM Rome, Georgia might be on past bedtime. So 710 Rome, Georgia. They are a current hit station, so they were playing Bruno Mars. Yeah, KSID is the one I'm after. I want to nail it tonight because I was going after it last night. They just gotta play a song I know.
And 1,000 strands of gray.
Yeah, I think KSID might be a little more lower power than... They are, well, no, they're 1,000 watts. But they are like right in the panhandle, right above the corner of Colorado and Nebraska, where those meet, the corner there where Julesburg is. I dated a girl from Julesburg back in college. God, bad memories. Talk about middle of nowhere.
Love never changes.
I will say there is some complaint about small towns, but I am so glad I didn't end up stuck in a small town like that. No offense to small towns. The stupid gospel station keeps coming up. This is going to be hard though, because they just don't get out very well.
From the original Country Gold. Rowdy Yates at 855-697-6939. You know, John Conley was on MCA Records, and as a solo artist, he and Don Williams were selling a lot of vinyl for them. But the new neo-country sound of George Strait is about to create a whole new market, and one that would elevate his profile, the record labels, and those who were on it. In just a few, it's back to the 80s with Strait and his second #1. Stick around.
Looking for official Rowdy merch?
Into ads now. So, like I said, Rome, Georgia is on after dark, supposedly. On 710. So while we're waiting for KSID to get back off.
That's stolen, and here's Russell. That's
hasn't played against the Wild yet in the season series. Missed a chunk of time in December.
The Wild game you're hearing is Duluth.
On December the 2nd and December the 20th. So
Rome's going to be hard here because I'm not aiming at them.
Oilers offside here. And with 14:22 to go in the first, shots are 5 apiece, but Edmonton...
If they are on after dark.
These two teams now played 109 times. The record for Minnesota is 65-33 and 10 in the stretch. This is one of those situations. Minnesota in St. Paul, one man score for nothing here in
Georgia.
Excuse me, St. Paul. That should say sorry about that, Joe.
1,000 watts. So this might be tough.
Two teams here has a history over the years, but they've never met each other in the playoffs.
So in Tea Time today, we're going to talk about the fact that Kevin...
They're in ads too. Nice to meet you. I have no confidence in hearing WROM. If you guys aren't hearing them, I'm not going to hear it. The only reason I know that they are on after dark is because one of my friends in Michigan heard them about an hour ago. WRGA is running the same early. Do I have WRGA? See if I have WRGA. I do not. Oh, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to hear WRGA 1470. Yeah, 1470 here is this mess.
The meaning of the dream words.
The station that should turn in their license. 1470 here. Let's try going back to KCID here.
Only on News Channel Nebraska.
News Channel Nebraska AccuWeather.
Lows level off around 22 tonight under clear skies, west winds 8 to 15 miles an hour. Mainly sunny skies tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 58. Mainly clear tomorrow night, lows dip down to about 27. A mix of clouds and sunshine and dry
February
Monday, Tuesday,
1st
upper 50s, Monday, upper
Western
40s
Nebraska.
by Tuesday. Reporting from
It's
the News Channel
almost in the
Nebraska
60s.
Weather Studios, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller on 98.7 The Big Boy and Cheyenne County Country. Right now, 30.
Cheyenne County Country.
The original.
I know this song. See if we can hear George Strait. I think he's right there. I think that's George Strait coming up there, or was. That's not George Strait. He sounds sort of like George Strait. Yeah, I keep hearing snippets of it. Right there. There was a little break in the song. See, this is...
Okay. There is...
I don't know how it sounds on your guys' end, but I can definitely hear this in the headphones. The band is still down from where it was. Right there. Yeah, you heard it at the same time I did. I know there's about maybe a 10-second delay, but you heard it at the same time I did. And you can kind of hear the guitar in the background. You can hear the... yeah, I would have to point away from I'm pointing at WLL right now. I'm going to count KSID. I think we've got enough evidence that we got it. If I am right now, I'm pointing at WLOL because of WCCO. As you can see, WCCO is still a pain in the ass. They are on their day tower right now, the main, which is 2.5 miles away from me. Today is yeah, so KSID is new, and that I know I've been hearing them over the past couple days, but I haven't really gotten to confirm, but that's them. Sydney, Nebraska. I still do old school logs, handwritten, so today's the 31st. It's about 9:26 when we heard that. Doesn't really matter the time because it's all screwed up here. The hardest frequencies that I have for, yeah, I know. WCCO is a mess. They haven't been on their aux tower a lot over in Ramsey, which is 7 miles away. I wish they would go back to it. That would be nice. Alright, so KSID is brand new, so we can check that one off. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, so the only 1340s I have from Nebraska are Kearney and Fremont. So middle of the state and eastern part of the state. So now I have the western part of the state. Yeah. I can turn down the contrast a little bit. That's a little bit exaggerated. Let me see here. There. Now you just see 1470 and 1500 KSTP over here.
Team news, and there are even links to the game broadcast.
Although KSTP is weaker than 1470 though. 1470 is 7 miles away from me, but it's 5,000 or 500 watts or something, 5,000 right at me.
The board has been suspended.
And then my other local 1440s in the same place area, same-ish.
From the 72-foot Lily Jean, about 25 miles off Cape Ann.
On Saturday, the Coast Guard announcing that all reasonable.
But they
search
drop to
efforts
like
have
fart
been
power at
suspended.
night. So does 1570.
Streaming 24/7, free on your TV with the greatest collection of.
From other parts.
Hey, looks like my local 690 finally remembered to power down at the right time now. Usually they're on day power right now. They've been flip-flopping the wrong times. Like they will run day power at night and night power at day. And they've done this before. So finally that they are off whatever they're doing.
Is aiding and abetting this. One call, and you pick your precious metal. Fox Report. America's listening to Fox News. Protection Plan.
I was going to say, did we miss the top of the hour? But no.
Overnight Saturday into Sunday, we'll be watching for low winds. Chances are very low, so only average. And we're not really worried about accumulation.
I wish we could borrow the weather that Sydney's having, Sydney, Nebraska.
This has been a lot.
That's ridiculous. My parents said that they barely have any snow on the ground there, if any, out in Wyoming. Insane winter we're having. It's like last year we had a pretty mild winter here, but this year has been a tough winter, whereas Wyoming is getting nothing. I was talking to my brother the other day, and he said he wishes they had the cold temperatures that we have, because they've been in like the 50s there. It's like sweater weather. And it's January in Wyoming. Go figure. I did read that the polar vortexes are splitting up, though, so unfortunately that means more cold for us. Alright, what should I try now?
None.
I really don't give the expanded band a lot of love, but then again, there isn't much up there that I haven't heard already. And the band isn't in the greatest position or greatest condition tonight, so we'll probably go to 10 o'clock and call it a night. 10 o'clock Central. So, just a reminder, by the way, next week on Friday, starting on Friday, there's 3 DX tests in a row, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Pacific time, midnight Pacific time. 2 1340s and a 1310. Both of the 1340s are in Southern California, and I think the 1310 is also down there as well, but these are going to be super tough to hear here. We're going to be trying anyway. We're going to be going live for those as best as I can. I got to get OBS figured out how to auto shut off, because I'm not staying up until 5 o'clock in the morning. How's 1280?
But going back to where it all began, it is the MyPillow.
Yeah.
And right now he's passing on some of the very best prices to our listeners with the special promo code, which is Hollywood.
I can on the local Kiwi. Like, I can't do it on mine, but because the SDR Play doesn't have the channel cancel. But like, if I go to Plymouth here, I can cancel 1280 out. Just give me a second here. My favorite tuner, one of my favorite tuners in the cities is Plymouth here, Kiwi. Come on.
Pillow. So you can transfer my mattress up to $100.
We're gonna cancel
and
out
you can get a
1280.
set of Giza sheets for as low as $29.98. Again, rock bottom wholesale prices. You can get the 6-pack towel set for $39.98. And these are all great deals.
Yeah.
And if you're waiting around for the best time, here we are.
Yep.
So to get these best specials ever, go to their website, mypillow.com, and use our promo code Hollywood, or you can call them at their toll-free number. That number is 800-627.
The other day we heard Hanover on here. Yeah, my pillow guy. My pillow guy's running for governor. He has no chance. 800-627. He's not very well liked here in Minnesota.
Well, folks, make sure you use the promo code Hollywood, because when you do,
that guy just doesn't know when to quit.
Confirmation number, and what you do then is email that to me, Carl, C-A-R-L, at
what's the weird music? Is that's probably KF or CFMB.
RadioClub.com. When you do, I'll send you a return email with 100 half-hour classic radio show links. So you'll get 100 shows.
Winnipeg, I think, is right there. Or no, not Winnipeg. What is CFMB?
So you get to read about the shows too. It's quite an offer. It's $100 value, free when you order from MyPillow and use our promo code Hollywood. Okay, we're listening
Montreal.
to the Great Gildersleeve.
Why was I thinking Winnipeg?
And in this episode, Walter Tetley is playing Leroy. Now, Walter Tetley was born in Manhattan, New York in 1915. He was an adult actor specializing in child impersonations during radio's golden age. His voice, for some unknown reason, never sounded older than a young teenager, even in his adult years. He was best known for his regular roles as
I think that music there is Montreal. Pretty sure it is.
Bill Harrison, Alice Spaciow.
There's another talker in there. I don't know what that is.
Hundreds of radio shows, including the Lux Radio Theater,
where are you radio
Command
close
Performance,
this.
on TV. And you may remember this show. You remember Mr. Peabody? Remember the dog and the little
quiet
boy?
as far as space weather.
The voice of the little boy, Sherman.
Oh, Sherman.
On those cartoons. That's Walter Tetley. We're listening to him as Leroy in this episode of The Great Gildersleeve from March 26, 1952.
Surprised we don't hear Denver here as often on 1280. So the other I'm trying to see who the other talker might be.
Say, most of the houses seem to be dark tonight.
The guy with the lower voice. The old time radio, I think, is our local.
All right, Leroy, let's not get on that subject.
Sorry, I'm just answering your question.
Hold on, let me double check that.
In fact, I'm on your side now.
Who?
We don't need a TV set. Why spend all that?
Yeah, the old time radio is our local, is
TV, we can
WTC.
go to somebody
Who's
else's house
the
and watch.
guy talking in the
Pretty
background
soon
though?
everybody will have one but us. Look at that house right there. If we want to see that program, we can stand right here and watch it. We don't mind shivering.
Come along.
Missouri, Cairo,
It's nothing but dancing girls.
45 watts a night. I don't think so. It could be them.
Come along now.
Their stream doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work.
Silly stuff.
I feel the same way. What a waste of time.
Could it be
Besides, I should
Defiance?
study
I don't know if I have Defiance.
television.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me, my boy.
Oops, there's my
Of course,
phone.
it's different with you. You can home tax.
But now, I don't know. Bryce Young has played. I think he played one playoff game in his career so far. So maybe that was.
But you don't want to sit in your easy chair watching a baseball
Do I have Defiance? I might have Defiance.
paper after everybody else has seen it.
No, I don't. So if this is Defiance, if this is the lower guy talking,
Playing college athletics. No shade to the guys that do. That's their journey. But I wouldn't.
where is Defiance?
Got good, comfortable seats inside, huh?
Yeah, I know. In front
Over
of television
between
sets.
Fort Wetland. Okay, so Western Iowa.
Turn your back to them.
Well,
Western Iowa. So I'm not using my
Leroy, stop.
SDRI. This is all Plymouth.
Don't be afraid. Nobody's going to try to talk you into
What was the line from True Lies? There's so many lines from that movie. I love that movie. What did he say?
I know.
Or what did I
Leroy,
say?
you led me into a trap.
I didn't know they were here. They double
I'm nothing. I'm Daveland.
I'm getting outside. I won't be high pressure.
He thinks we're ganging up on him.
Wow, there's a fire somewhere in the cities here. Where's this at? Oh, Hermantown. That's up by the
I'll
Duluth.
have to start all over again.
Huh.
I have to start all over again. I want to be a real boy.
The college degree feels.
I don't hear the talker anymore. I don't hear the guy with the low voice.
Well, Leroy's been trying to maneuver the great Gildersleeve into buying a television set.
Bathroom disease? Yeah.
And reeled into the store, but the line snapped and the big fish escaped to deep water.
Gosh, Mom, try to do a furnished stay out of it like I told you to.
You know what that is?
No, leave it to me.
Um,
I don't know yet. Unc may not completely trust me now. What's a good reason?
That is on my phone. That is my text message.
Never have to worry about what the children
thing.
are doing. And before that, she never
I was wondering what you were talking about. I was like,
likewise.
what True Lies thing? Yeah, that is my message, my notification message.
Oh, Leroy.
That's
Well,
disease.
what's what I'm gonna do? Buy a television set or have me go to the dog? Leroy. You wouldn't go getting into
That's
no
funny.
trouble now, would you? I'm already in trouble.
All right, let's go get off of the web here and go back to mine.
We don't have a television set. I'm
Come on.
desperate. Now, Leroy, don't you go back on.
All right. Yeah, that's my notification sound on my phone.
Doesn't have to know that. I think I'll go out tonight.
Pathologies! Get another one, you moron. I think I have one in the truck. Yeah. Art Malik used to be one of my favorite villains. Like that movie, he's one of the best villains. Of, like if anything, he's that movie rocks. With one turn of that key, 15 million of your people will die instantly. What key? Someone has taken the key. I always say, "Yalla helicopter!" Whenever there's a helicopter in the sky, I'll say, "Yalla helicopter!" Yalla helicopter! Alright, 15 more minutes, guys, because the band is not that great. Sorry we have to cut it short. It's... I mean, unless you guys want me to go through... oh, okay.
2:15 to go, opening period.
Unless you guys want me to go over my recording from last night, which I can do. Otherwise, there really isn't all that much going on with the band tonight, so it's kind of like an average night. Hopefully when it warms up in February, which it will, it's supposed to be above 30 degrees on Thursday, which is going to be nice. And melts all the crap around the antenna. I swear to God, the antenna does better when it's warmer. I wonder, I hope there's not some like water damage in the coax, but... Alright, so you're hearing WROM. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try it on Plymouth.
Experiencing it, and you know the world seems to be getting a little more eye-oriented and self. Thinking about the next visit coming, I'm looking for them too. So one of the elements of the national party separate.
So let's talk about the volunteers.
There's no way I'm going to hear it on mine.
national park that gives me and a very important of the sport. I can tell you their first story. So that's just like the agreement.
Isn't that music that was... Where's Georgia? Part of the state is Rome, Georgia. Between Atlanta and So on the Plymouth SDR, the Plymouth TV, I just heard that pop song that it almost sounded like Sabrina Carpenter.
Billions in property damage. That is the predictable, sad result of that.
That can be. The way it's headed off is disclosing solid information. If most Americans understand that all of this situation in Minneapolis is comprised, it's not organic, it's organized.
Looks not K-Rom.
I see him in Shanghai is a communist working with the Beijing government to undermine our country. Try and warn.
If they were playing Ophelia Opalite, I could hear it.
But that is a thing. You don't know how much they're getting. You have.
Sounds like it might be an ad right now.
You and I both know the network of radicals that were involved in the summer of 2020.
If they were playing Opalite, or if they're still playing it, which they're not, because that was 10 minutes ago, I was going to say, I know Opalite.
Enough chaos around the country.
I'm not totally behind the times as far as music.
So how much are you supposed to pump? Like, what's the goal?
As much comes out.
But I went through the Vietnam thing. I saw it. I understood what was happening. And those demonstrations are everywhere. This is not.
Well, you can hear the lightning on this Fayetteville, or Kiwi here, this Fayetteville, Georgia. I've been there, Fayetteville.
Yeah, at PF Chang's. PF Chang's. So this is the product you were talking about, Matt. It's out now, or it's coming out, or what is it?
Coroflow will launch in Europe next month, and then the U.S. in September. And it'll be about $300.
That's worth it.
Worth it. I'll try right now. I love it.
Tino Cucino Radio, baby.
Listen, we got more Tino Cochino Radio coming up on 103.1.
Radio N.
103.1 Radio N.
More music coming up.
Instead of champagne and caviar, it's Subway for the weekend. I'm sorry, Matt.
That's all right. It's
Where did Omar last night? I mean, these aren't people in control of themselves.
I'm on the money.
That is so true.
Yes, you do.
Get that on a mug, for sure.
It was more eloquently said. It could not have been, Dan.
Any day now, you can move along.
I hope you have a great weekend.
It's Cat and JJ in the morning.
On 103.1 Radio M.
Mid-season reef.
Cat and JJ, that's KCLD.
Really, what's the situation?
Don't miss deals like men's Madden Chelsea boots for only $39.
Okay, they're in ads. Darn it.
Listen, I hope for the sake of the country.
Yeah, it would definitely be a new log for me, too. If we could hear it. If you can hear it over on the Roseville TV, we can hear it on the Plymouth one. We just gotta wait for them to get out of ads.
RSV or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at...
I don't know if we were hearing them on the Fayetteville Maybe Huntsville. Rocket City, USA. That's where Homer Hickam lives. Homer Hickam, one of my favorite authors. Oh, that TV is deaf.
If that's including liver problems, your doctor will do blood.
Longest commercial break ever. Another deaf Kiwi. What's with these deaf Kiwis? Same one. One of the Knoxville ones is not bad. Whoops, what am I doing?
Well, morning into Sunday at 1 p.m. We're going to see these temperatures rise, though. We saw a high in the upper 20s today, upper 50s on the way for Tuesday. We're mostly cloudy. We'll fall back to 15. Winds may go to 30 miles per hour. Sunday sunny, up to 37 for the high. Right at 20, the overnight low for Sunday night. Partly cloudy skies. Sunny Monday. Jeff Eno from the Weather Channel.
Oh, good song.
Tickets at 8:25. Menti in the morning, Monday 6 till 10.
Closure.
710 WOR.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere.
You could definitely hear it on the Knoxville one. Okay, so now...
My dad had...
Oh my God, that's clear. Wow. Holy cow. This is not the Knoxville Kiwi. This is Plymouth. You could definitely hear, I take my whiskey. Holy cow. Man. Definite new line right there. That might be strong enough to hear on mine. Hang on. Wow.
We dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. The reason why my dad and I started racing. And I'm really proud of doing that for millions of years. When my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lee.
I don't hear it on mine.
Our family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with their tasks. Alzheimer's can be really tough. If you notice something, have a conversation with them. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you it could be Alzheimer's. See a doctor together. Visit alz.org.
Well, if all else fails, I heard it on the Plymouth Kiwi. That was super clear, though.
Just come out and sing it. It feels like it falls a bit flat. So, voice actor. Wait many hours. Yeah, it lives. Quality automatic weighted exerciser. Legs increases and circulation. Physical strain or impact.
You can hear it still. The audio you're hearing is from Plymouth.
Your knees feel better.
Still playing Over.
About the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, beat the largest timeshare company in federal court and has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-762-6565. That's 800-762-6565. Wisconsin Sports Network.
Yeah, I really hope we have luck hearing those DX tests. I don't remember Duluth being so damn common on 710. Actually, Superior, Wisconsin, WDSM.
On a Saturday night, Wild and Oilers tied it to a beat. That one,
I don't hear it on mine. The Rome, Georgia station is not coming in on mine. Doesn't surprise me. I'm not aimed that direction. So, all right. Well, got about 5 minutes, guys, and we're going to call it a night. I do have company over, so I have to be kind of quiet. I'll take my whiskey leave, my coffee black and my bed sweet. Yeah, I am pointed at Duluth, that's right. That's why 610 also is clear here. From Duluth. 560, not so much.
If someone had told me that, I would have said.
Zoomer's really weak tonight. I still think we're in a bit of a funk as far as the sun. Yeah, I'm disallowed from going downstairs again tonight. Yeah, that's why I brought this PlayStation 4 upstairs. Here, I'll show it to you. This is the PlayStation right here, the camo thing. That's a PS4. I don't have friends over to stay the night because that's weird. I'm like. But my wife has friends, and that's good for her.
Open phones. 1-844-2-847-29. Happened, and now it's going on tonight.
I'll take my whiskey leave.
I think for the
so this end of this month hasn't been the greatest month for DXing at all. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 logs so far this month, and tomorrow's January or February, so I don't think I'm gonna get more than 11. But not a bad end to the month here. Last couple days I've gotten 4, so still slow. It's a law of diminishing returns. The longer you go on, the less new logs you get. I did record those, so I will go over those recordings. Maybe while I'm playing Call of Duty later tonight, if I stay up. Because I can play Call of Duty and DX at the same time now. That's kind of cool.
Notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those.
So yeah, we will be doing a broadcast on the 6th, next Friday. It'll probably be starting sometime in the 1 o'clock in the morning hour Central Time. I might be live for a little bit of it, but then I'm going to go to bed and just let the stream go. Because there's no way I'm staying up for 6 hours. At 2 o'clock in the morning. That's ridiculous. I gotta make sure OBS can close on its own.
As he continues to establish himself as a superstar in the National Hockey League. That's all about, but it feels like Matt Boldy isn't only doing it in wow, he's doing it on a continual basis. What have you seen from him as he continues?
But that'll do it for this evening's broadcast. Thanks for the couple new ones here. We got Rome, Georgia on the Plymouth Kiwi, which is less than 15 miles from here, so that's a brand new log. We got KSID on mine. And that'll do it for us, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you on the 6th. Of course, I'm assuming Lloyd's going to do a stream on that night as well. So we'll have dueling streams again. Once again, the final, since I'm probably not going to talk to you until then, the tests are on the 6th, 7th, and 8th at midnight Pacific time, so PST. Hold on a second. That is 9:01 UTC to 14:59 UTC. The first one is KTOX Needles, California. 1340 KTOX Needles, California. It's only 1,000 watts. The second night on Saturday is KTPI Mojave, California. Again, 9:01 UTC to 14:59 UTC. That's 12 Pacific to about 6 o'clock Pacific AM. Finally, on Sunday, 1310 KKZI Barstow, California. Same time, same whatever, 1,000 watts. So we'll see you guys on the 6th next week, week from yesterday. Enjoy the new sign out video that I made. I took away the old one and redid this, so check this out. See you later, 73s.
Didn't come from Earth, but I have traveled there before. Hundreds of light years mark my birth, past every distant empty core. Fuel burning from 10 billion suns. Which one will I pick to see tonight? The lonely journey now begins beneath that cold and lonely light. I'm traveling out here in the black,